Hello movie fans and welcome to Lost in the Reel. Today I'm going to be talking about Neon's new film, How to Blow Up a Pipeline. This nail-biting thriller has been getting rave reviews from critics, but is it able to humanize these environmental activists, or what some might call eco-terrorists? And is it too political for general audiences to enjoy? Let's talk about it. How to Blow Up a Pipeline follows a group of disparate people, all somehow affected by the climate crisis, who band together in the desert of West Texas to destroy an oil pipeline. The film gives us an inside look via flashbacks of their lives and how it brought them to this point, and of the process of building these explosives to pull off an attack that will disrupt the oil industry in a catastrophic way. How to Blow Up a Pipeline is the type of independent film that I immediately set my sights on. It stars a relatively unknown cast and is from an up-and-coming director with a great hidden gem already under his belt, and sports a premise that is sure to get people talking. Also, the fact that the indie studio Neon is releasing it, who I put right in line with A24 and IFC Midnight, most certainly helped me get hyped for this project. But the deeper I got into this movie, the more conflicted I felt, though I cannot deny the impressive filmmaking on display. Starting off with the positives. The director of How to Blow Up a Pipeline, Daniel Goldfaber, has proven in just 2 films that he is an auteur to look out for. His first movie, Cam, a twisty horror about a cam girl who wakes up one morning to find her show being hijacked by a doppelganger, was a huge surprise that was released, I think, during lockdown. Goldfaber has upped his game here, though, while also keeping it feeling like a very humble and somewhat intimate affair. There aren't a whole lot of bells and whistles to How to Blow Up a Pipeline, but the way the director is able to use everything at his disposal to heighten the tension throughout is extraordinary. A lot of critics have likened this to the Oscar Best Picture winner, The Hurt Locker, and I love this comparison. It's a simple, bare-bones movie that is able to, through the strength of its filmmaking and ingenuity, keep you on the edge of your seat and totally breathless with anxiety. Watching these characters slowly build these precarious explosives, where any moment they could be blown to smithereens, will keep you white-knuckled the entire time. I also enjoy a film that gives us flashbacks into different characters' lives. How to Blow Up a Pipeline does a great job giving us a break from the present dread to take a look at how each of these wildly different people got to this very place. I appreciate that we are given the time to see how their lives have been affected by the climate crisis, whether it be by greedy government officials trying to overtake their land, or refineries that have caused cancer and loved ones, all the way to just giving a lost soul a purpose and cause to stand behind. Each of these characters' stories are captivating, and the flashbacks are timed with such great precision. But this leads me to my negatives. That while these characters' stories are intriguing, I didn't really end up caring for any of these people at all. Despite this young, talented ensemble of Sasha Lane, Jamie Lawson, Ariel Bearer, Christine Froseth, Marcus Scribner, Jake Weary, Forrest Goodluck, and Lucas Gage all being fantastic, I never felt for their characters. While I understood why they were risking their lives to make such a destructive statement, I don't think the film went far enough to allow the audience to connect to them on a deeper level besides their plight. How to Blow Up a Pipeline is based on a nonfiction book of the same name by Andreas Malm. In the book, the author argues that sabotage is a very logical and effective form of climate activism. And I do believe that the film also takes that stance. But by adding this fictionalized version of the story, I needed more layers to this argument. This is a movie that is trying to make a bold statement, but I think it hides a bit behind a veil of ambiguity. The film is so concentrated on the past and present, but it never really looks into the future. If we were given more of the after effects of this attack and the ramifications of it, How to Blow Up a Pipeline would have left a far greater impact. Without this integral piece of the narrative, it loses some of the meat that could have made this a real conversation piece. Even so, the amount of suspense and unnerving anxiety director Daniel Goldfaber is able to produce from such a minuscule budget is truly astounding. You might not agree with what these characters are doing, or you might not even like them, but it still makes for a thrilling watch nonetheless. Thank you so much for watching Lost in the Reel. What are your thoughts on How to Blow Up a Pipeline? What are some of your favorite films released by Neon? Sound off in the comment section down below. And until next time, my friends, take care.